Hello, welcome back to the last edition of NHL Prediction Center for this season, 2016. It's been a very interesting playoffs.
Absolutely.
None of my predictions came true last week, so I'm feeling the shaft. Dave was right about the San Jose Sharks in 6 games over the Blues.
Yeah.
But I don't think any of us picked Pittsburgh going through.
Definitely not.
Which is sad because I had them originally pegged as like one of the dark horses.
Yeah.
And then I just totally lost faith in them, I guess. But I thought Matt Murray would break, and he hasn't broken. So
yeah, a little bit. He bent a little bit.
He bent.
Yeah.
He definitely bent. But, who wouldn't, right?
Yeah,
Sidney Crosby looking good. Brian Rust, though, wow, what a performance.
Scrap
Consecutive
goals.
Game 7 champion.
He's the new Max Talbot.
He's the new Justin Williams. He's the new
Justin Williams. Yeah.
He's going to get a nice contract after this. That being said, the new matchup is the Pittsburgh Penguins, representing the East, and the San Jose Sharks, representing the West.
Yep.
Me and Michael know firsthand what the San Jose Sharks can do. They eliminated both our favorite teams in the first and second round.
Yeah.
Yeah, terrible. So let's start right away. Dave, what do you got?
I didn't think I'd be this torn with my pick as much as I thought I would. I'm kind of disappointed. I wish the Lightning and was facing the Sharks. In my opinion, would have been a better matchup. But I don't know. I feel like Murray is on the brink of finally breaking. I'd love to see Crosby win one more cup. He's young, not like his career's coming to an end, but I like to see him finally get that second one. Really establish himself as a true legend of the game. But I don't see it happening. The Sharks just seem to have it this year. I don't know what it is. Thornton must know his time's coming up, and so does Marlowe. And Pavelski, my God, this guy is ripping it up. Yeah. Couture, after having a pretty bad regular season, is having a great playoffs. I'm going to give it to the Sharks in 6. Never thought I'd ever say that the Sharks would be Stanley Cup champions. I don't really care. Like, I don't have anything against them. It's just that choker thing that was on them. But mind you, I'm seeing a lot of shades with them as with Ottawa. Ottawa in the early 2000s were playoff chokers. We finally got over that hump. And then we got killed in the final once we faced a real team. But Pittsburgh is not Anaheim from 07. So I'm giving to the Sharks in 6. They just seem to have it this year. And Matt Murray, whatever.
I miss Martin Jones.
He's proven his worth. And if not him, Reimer seems to have done the job while he was in San Jose before the playoffs started. And funny thing is, Kessel or Reimer is winning the cup this year.
A former Leaf will have a cup.
Yeah, which is crazy. Yeah, Sharks in 6 for me. That's it.
All right, what do you think, Mike?
I saw a stat the other day. It said, actually during the Preds playoff game, and I was like, when Pavelski gets a point, the San Jose Sharks have not lost a single game this entire playoff.
But when Crosby scored, they won 11 straight games.
Yeah, when they scored. When he scored a goal, but this is Pavelski just getting a point.
That's a lot.
Crosby scoring a goal is like Pavelski getting a point, though.
Not really.
Crosby's on another level than Pavelski. Crosby is on another level.
Pavelski's got a lot of points.
I don't know, man. Like
he's got a lot of points.
How do you stop that Thornton Pavelski hurdle line? And then if it's not that, I mean,
then you got Marlowe.
Marlowe, Couture, and Donskoy, the random guy.
They have Joel Ward who just pops in goals out at will.
Yeah, I mean, he's become the highest scoring forward in the league.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, I remember like watching that Game 7 as a Preds fan, and I'm like, wow, like we just got outclassed by just a better team. Completely outclassed offensively. So I mean, it was
blocked on Twitter by the Nashville Predators.
No, that was before, but
I know the feeling.
Yeah. It was very, very frustrating to watch. But credit to the San Jose Sharks. They really impressed me as a team. Also, credit to the Pittsburgh Penguins. I thought they would lose the last 2 series. And I
thought they lost every series. I didn't predict them to win anything.
The Rangers were for sure.
I said they were going to lose, but
guaranteed. Anyways.
Clearly, we're all wrong.
So a lot of credit there, but man, like you said, it's just the Sharks. Out of all years to have like the year, like it's such a random year. Although I don't think Peter DeBoer is the best coach in the league, he's definitely done a fantastic job with this team, and they clearly buy into his system. So I'm going to go with the Sharks in 6. I think they're going to get on home ice.
Cool.
For sure.
On that note, you were talking about Peter DeBoer. He took the New Jersey Devils to the Cup final in
his first
2012
year.
when they had no business
Yeah.
really being there.
Yeah.
Besides Marty Brodeur and Ilya Kovalchuk, they were not a team.
And Parise.
Exactly. But they were really not a team meant to go the distance.
No.
San Jose, perennial chokers.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're going the distance.
Yeah.
You made allusions to the Anaheim Ducks and Ottawa Senators in 07.
Mm-hmm.
I think there might be a reversal of fortune here. I'm going to go with a 06 Carolina angle. The
Okay.
Cam Ward out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Here's my reasoning, is that before Chicago and LA took the league by storm and won all kinds of cups,
Mm-hmm.
pretty much it was, well, Pittsburgh had won their cup. And
Yeah.
then that ended when, Boston, Chicago, LA
Yeah.
started their trade.
Yeah.
I think that with this, the depth of Kessel, Malkin, and Crosby, their speed, it's such a. You know what's sad is that the matchup is so perfect because they're both two fast teams that are also
Yeah.
big.
Yeah.
It's really like when you look at it from a big picture standpoint, it makes perfect sense that they're both there.
Yeah.
Regardless of their goaltending situations, which after this, I think the price of a goalie in the NHL is going to go way down because all the number one goalies have pretty much been out first or second round.
Yeah.
Rene, Lundqvist, well, who else? Halak on the Islanders, all the guys that they're paying good money.
So you're saying there might be a new formula written
Yeah,
to win
a
the
new
cup?
formula is going to be 3 lines because LA did it with 3 lines, Chicago needed 3 lines to do it, and now it looks like San Jose or Pittsburgh is going to do it with 3 lines.
Yeah.
So I don't think anybody really gives a rat's about the goalies. It's 3 lines and at least 3 defensemen that are worth anything.
Yeah. Top 4.
The top 4, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
the
you
top
need at least that 3.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So anyway, that being said, I'm actually going to take the Pittsburgh Penguins in, I don't even know, I really want to say 7 games. I want it to go to 7, as dramatic as that sounds, but
Yeah.
I think it's going to be 6.
Really?
Yeah.
On the road they're gonna win it.
Yeah, I really think so.
Well,
I
last
really
time they won the
think so.
cup was in Detroit, so they've only won on the road so
Yeah.
far.
Crosby touched the trophy again.
Yeah.
It's I think that might be
A meant to be
message.
thing?
Yeah, it's that the Sharks did the superstitious thing, and that still shows that they might be buying into that little chip.
Chicago and LA never touch the trophy.
Yeah,
and
but
they dominate the last half decade.
That's
so.
true, but
that's them and this is Pittsburgh.
yeah, sometimes you got to buck a trend. Mario Lemieux in both years that they won actually touched the trophy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
So they're actually
And the one year
3 for
Crosby
3.
didn't, they lost
Exactly.
to Detroit. You're right.
So
Oh,
what I'm saying is,
maybe I'll change my answer.
I did my research on this, so I'm going Pittsburgh.
Wikipedia searches
Yeah.
before we start.
But no, last round I was wrong about everything. So who
Yeah,
knows?
who
But
knows?
but I really, like you said, Crosby. And it just you see an image in your head and it looks right.
He finally grew a beard, right?
Yeah.
Just a
Joe
mustache.
Thornton and Patrick Marleau and all those guys holding it up seems too right. You know what I mean? It seems too like that. Of course that's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It seems too like storybook ending, and that doesn't happen. Like with Daniel Alfredson, Dennis Green didn't have that cup.
Yeah.
All these guys, sometimes it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
And when you have guys like Gino on the team, Evgeny Malkin with the Stanley Cup on the line, I'm telling you, if you thought you saw him already in the playoffs, you haven't seen anything yet. This guy is gonna be flying around,
Yeah.
giving the body. Because
Yeah,
if you
but
know anything about Russians, they don't show up until they have to.
I think that when they step up like Crosby and Malkin, I think that Burns and Thornton and all those guys are gonna step up even more because you're talking about 3 lines for Pittsburgh. Sounds like it's 4,
I know, but
and they have better defense and
But
arguably solid.
Joe
goaltending.
Thornton is old. Patrick Marleau is old.
Yeah, also Thornton just got announced to Team Canada for the World Cup roster. That's a
That's true.
huge ego
Yeah.
boost, and Kessel just got left off.
That is true.
That's a huge
That is
ego downer. Mind
That
it
is
might
true.
be like he has a chip on his shoulder, but
Yeah.
I really don't. He's more worried about his bad
But
breath.
I feel like I don't know what it
Meant
is,
to
but
be?
I feel like there's some
Well, look,
destiny.
I said it. I see Crosby getting that second cup. I do see that in my
I
head,
don't.
picturing
I
it.
don't.
But at the
man.
same time, I like what we
Don't
sort of
discount
said off-
injuries either.
There's that, but like I told you off camera, where I could see Pavelski calling Thornton and Marlowe, and they all hoist up the trophy together.
But
The
it's
3
too
captains of the
storybook.
team.
It's too
It just
storybook.
I could just see it in my head. It's
I see it too, but
it's
then at the same
surprising.
time I
This is
go,
a very good Stanley Cup final.
Yeah.
Because there's been a couple bad ones.
yeah.
And
Well,
this
Chicago
is-
Tampa I found completely boring.
Well, yeah, that Chicago Tampa, Chicago
Because it's-
Philly was a bad one because Chicago just dominated.
The past few years, it's been obvious. When you ever see Chicago and LA in a playoff in a Stanley Cup final context, there's no way they're gonna lose.
Very true.
There's no way in a context they can only lose in the conference final to each other or in the first round when they're playing possum.
Yeah.
You can't beat them in a final setting.
Yeah.
That's the thing. Context matters to those teams.
That's what I'm saying. Is Pittsburgh? They have guys that have been there, whereas San Jose, I feel like if something goes wrong, it starts to creep in. That little.
Yeah.
Oh, it's like the Buffalo Bills. That 4 straight Super Bowls you didn't win. You know, the second you bring it up, oh man, and it just completely collapsed.
I would say you're right, but honestly, as a Preds fan, I feel like I'm not trying to be like arrogant, but like we were kind of their biggest challenge in terms of an emotional battle, like those overtime wins, and they came back right away. And destroyed us every game.
They're showing glimpses of
because
Chicago and LA.
They don't care anymore. They don't care if they lose. They're gonna beat you anyway.
I think it also is those that time where LA came back from 3-0 against them. I think that resonates in their mind a lot, and they're like, we can never let that happen again. And the only way to erase that from people's memory is winning a cup.
Well, they're both teams that really have nothing to lose. That really weren't supposed to be there to begin with. Or no one gave them a shot anyway. And that being said, we have San Jose in 6.
San Jose in 6.
Pittsburgh in 6. So let's see what happens. This has been a great year for Prediction Center. Our records are probably around 500.
Or maybe worse.
Maybe worse. But hopefully we didn't cost you too much money on the bet sheets. And we'll hope you join us next time on Prediction Center. Probably for Champions League.
No, Champions League is when this video is going to go up.
There you go.
But Euro 2016
there you go.
is going to be up next week, give or take around that.
So if you want to cross over to another sport, check it out on our channel.
Yeah, please like, comment, subscribe, and of course share your videos with all your friends.
So yeah, just don't forget to do that, and we'll see you guys all next time here at 3 Sided Box.